Okay, so the way they are devised in the Excel is formulas often called functions. The word is used interchangeably. Okay, so we say functions when we mean formulas, or we say formulas when we mean functions and things like that. Now, what is a function? Function is basically anything which requires an input and gives us an output. So there is an input and there will be an output. Now this input may be one or many depending on what type of function we are going to use. Now there are different types of formulas and functions that are used there. One of the simplest and straightforward formulas that we use regularly is something like the Autosum. Right, when we click on Autosum here on the first home tab, the system automatically inserts a formula. If you look at this, when I say Autosum, there's a formula that has been inserted. So the formula starts with an equal to sign and there is a function. So what is that function? Function is called sum, and it expects, what does it expect? Like I said, it will expect certain inputs. What are the inputs? If you see here, number 1, comma, number 2, comma, so on. And it can go up to how many such, we call it arguments or parameters. It can go up to 255 such values. So at the same time, it can add up to 255 values. Now the number 1 that you see here, it is in bold, which means it is mandatory. Rest of it is not bold, that means it is not mandatory. The next thing to remember here is these type of functions or formulas that we have, we can pull up anywhere by typing an equal to and then starting to type any alphabet. Okay, if you say A, then all the functions that start with A will be displayed. If you say B, all the functions starting with B will be displayed. If you say C, all the functions starting with C will be displayed, and so on. Now it's very difficult to do this like A, B, C, D. Yeah, right? You will say, hey, we need a list, right? So that list has also been provided by Microsoft. If we go to formulas, over here you will see there's a section for the formulas, and what they have done in this version 2007 onwards, they have put it on the tab and they have segregated this, grouped them, categorized them into financial formulas, things like accrued interest or internal rate of return or discount rate, coupon rate, and so on. Logical formulas and a false, true, not, or, and text formulas, date and time, lookup, math, trigonometry, statistical, engineering, cube, information, compatibility, web, and so on. Obviously, we don't need so many different formulas unless you are working in that particular domain. For example, if you are working in the financial domain, financial analysis, or you are doing banking, coupon rates, discount rates, internal rate of return, investment decisions. In that case, you will need the financial one. If you are working in engineering domain, you will probably need these kind of functions. Don't ask me what they mean. I myself don't know because I hardly use them. I am not from the engineering domain. Or cube, or if you look at information, or you look at compatibility, look at statistical. These are all different formulas. N number of formulas are there. It's not always possible, or we do not always know all the formulas. We know the most common ones that are used, things like lookup reference, things like date and function, text, logical, and so on. And we'll confine ourselves to those. Here, whenever you are starting with, or when you want to use a formula, we say insert function. When we say insert function, it brings up a small window like this, and you can choose the functions. Initially you can go, but you can type here also and search. For example, you want a VLOOKUP, you can type here and say go, and it will look wherever the word matching things are there, it will bring it up. Or if you are using something like if, and you say type go, then it will bring up all things which can be using with similar to if, or it can be certain recommended. Here also you get a category like most recently used, all, financial, which are exactly similar. Now, this is a window which has been there since the early days of Excel. Only thing that has changed as far as the functions are concerned is incrementally some new functions have been added, couple of functions, 3-4 functions, and some new, they have put it here on the tab. That's all has changed, but basic assumption and basic things relating to functions still remain the same. Okay. Now let us see how we can use these functions. Let's say we put one name over here. Take anybody's name, you can take your favorite film star, or you can take your sports star, or anybody. Okay, you can take anyone's name. Let's say I'm just taking a random name, Ajay Mishra. Okay. Now here, this one isn't, we call it in mixed case, right? Now, if I want to see all of these characters in uppercase, upper, so there is a function that is called as upper. For that, what I will do, I will type equal to, start with U, and see upper has come. Now I can go and highlight this and then press the tab button on the keyboard. So my formula gets selected along with the open bracket. Now what do I want to convert to upper? I want the A2 value. Now I can either enter A2 by hand, or I can click on the cell A2 and press enter. System will automatically close the bracket and do it. Always remember, when you open a bracket, it has to be closed as well. All right. Now, if I say equal to and click here, I'll get the same value over here. Now, these formulas and all that are there. So what I will do is I'll write it by hand that this is my upper function. So what is the opposite of upper? Yes. Opposite of upper, lower. So I'll type lower here. And how do we use the lower function? Yes, tell me, Sephora.
Will it be lower open bracket?
First equal to, then
equal
L,
to lower.
yes, W. And here I can press tab, or I can use my mouse and do double click. Double click is also allowed. And the text. Now I will add A2 over here. That's it. Okay. So my entire text now becomes upper, low, upper, lower. Now, it might happen that someone has given you the text like this. So what does it do? This upper is complete upper, lower is complete lower. Now you might want A capital, M capital. So for that, there is a function called as proper. Got it? Sandeep, clear?
Yes, sir.
Simple. Now we will go to another formula which is called as left. What does left do? Equal to left. See, it tells you what it does. Do you see the message that is appearing? Returns the specified number of characters from the start of a text string. So for this, I will again press the tab button. So from A to, I want 4 letters. So I will type here, comma 4. Now this one is, it has picked up exactly like this. Whatever is written there, it has picked it up and shown me. It hasn't converted it into anything. If I want upper of the left or lower of the left, or proper of the left, I have to write proper left. That means equal to proper. See, I'm using a formula within a formula. Okay, left A2, comma 4. See if you understand this. Clear? Sandeep and Sephora?
No, sir. What is the 4 for? 4 letters, you mean?
4 is for 4 letters from Ajay, like I did in the left, na, in column E.
Okay. No, I was practicing then. That's why. And for letters, are we even adding like, is the space also counted?
Yes, it is. I'll show you in the next step. I will suggest before you do it now, just watch first, then you can do it. I'll give you time to do it if you want to do it.
Okay,
Okay.
sure, sir.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
you will get distracted. Okay. Now here, what I have done, I got left like this, Ajay, and then I'm trying to make it proper. That means A will be capital, rest of it will be small. So when I double click this, it tells me I have taken left A2, comma 4, which is this exactly. And then proper means the first letter will be capital, rest of it will be small.
Sir, if you just use the proper function, then
Here,
formula, then I would get the same result, right?
yes, see proper. I have already used it, right? Proper.
Yeah, but you used it in a pretty complicated way. So
Why?
because you put in a bracket and then you put the
Here
entire
also I
thing.
have bracket.
Yeah. Could you press on the Ajay, please?
Ajay.
F color. Please. I want to see the what is the formula looks like. Formula bracket left A2. So 4 means what, sir?
Here.
Okay. Sir, could you explain it again, please?
What does mean? This means that I am taking 4 characters from the left.
Okay.
I have
Also,
taken
sir, you
4
have
characters
two
from the left.
brackets.
Sorry?
So you have put 2 bracket in that proper left A2 by 4, A2 comma 4. You have put 2 bracket in the end, or what?
Yes, because each bracket has to be opened and closed. So there is
left also. Okay, okay, okay.
So, sir, 4 means the four letters, right?
Correct. 4 characters.
Then, okay. Fine.
Now, left, then opposite of left is right. So I will get a right formula also. So what will right do? What do you think? It will take from the right hand side. How many characters do I need from right hand side? Let's say A2, I need 6 characters to get the word Mishra. Now this one looks a bit odd. So what I can do is I can make it into a proper value. And I will say proper. I can use this directly.
But if I want to change, I mean, if there is a 8 letter or 10 letters, so I press 4. So 4 letter will be converted into proper form, right? Yeah. Right.
Sir, are you speaking? I can't hear you.
No, I am not speaking. I was just waiting for a
Okay.
confirmation from your side. Okay.
Sorry.
All right. So far good.
Yes.
Clear, sir.
Okay. Okay. Proper right, let me say. Now, here I am taking from left or from right. Now, it may not always be possible to get everything from left and right. So what they have given us, a formula called as mid. What does mid do? It takes anything from any place. So suppose I give A2 and I can, if you look at here, what are the formula arguments? Text, start number, number of characters, right? So means starting from which place? Let's say I want from third place. Number of characters. How many characters? I need 5 characters. 3 means what? Starting position. So if I look at my word Ajay Mishra, third position is AJA. A is the third position. And starting from A, I will need 5 characters. AY space MI. So that is what I will get here. 5 characters. See if you have understood. An easy way to understand is this. I will show you now. If you click on this FX, there's a small window that opens up, which shows you exactly how the formula is being calculated. It is accepting a text, which is Ajay Mishra with mixed characters, starting number third position, number of characters is 5. And here below this, it gives you an explanation of the formula, and each of these parameters are explained. Okay. And then
So
say,
can you show the step again, please?
yes. If you click here, there is an FX next to the formula here on the formula bar. Can you see my cursor going round and round?
Yes, yes.
So if you click on FX, got it?
Sir, number 5, based on what characters? What letter?
No, it's not. It's number of characters. See, it gives you an explanation. Read this.
Return the characters from the middle of the text.
This is what the function does. And what does number of characters do?
Specifies how many characters to return from text.
Okay.
So can you just press enter? I want to see the output for it because I'm not understanding what is return.
Return means what value is being returned by the formula.
So you did A, just 1 minute. You did A3, 5, right?
A2,
So,
3, 5.
yeah. So that's 3 is A for that capital A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, 3 is the third position. So from the third character, it is going to start and take 5 characters out of it.
So it's counting that character as well, right? Because if you start with Y, then it'll come.
Yes,
okay,
yes, yes, it will count. And if you see, it is counting the space also.
Yes.
Clear, Sandeep?
What is the formula name, sir?
Here. Can you see this?
Oh, equal to mid. Okay.
Now, if you want to try this out, try it. Or if you have completed, let me know.
Safara, would you try?
You can both of you try on your respective machines.
I'm a little bit confused about this, sir. But so if she
unless
practice...
you do it now, Sandeep, it will this confusion will not go.
Okay, sir. I'll practice then better.
Yes, yes. Better you do it. I'm giving you time, you know. So it don't take much time.
No, it's not a big formula, but I will practice this later.
Yes, yes. Because once your basic things are clear, na, rest of it you will be able to pick up faster.
Yeah, right. Okay, so
So
Hmm.
I have a question. When you're typing these formulas and the options
Hmm.
come, if
Hmm.
I type enter, it takes the entire cell, right? Is
Hmm.
there another way instead of taking the cursor and doing it?
Yeah, then you
Because
can press the tab button on your keyboard. You
can you
type
please show
some
it
of
to
it.
me?
Yes. See, like I was doing here, I say equal to from the keyboard. I do MID. This comes, so it is highlighted now. Can you see the MID is highlighted?
Yes, yes.
I can manually put the open bracket also, not an issue. Or I can press the tab button.
Yeah, so like let's just say mid is a small word. Proper. If I write proper and I just go down and select the proper, then I
Hmm.
press tab. Yeah,
Hmm.
right now should I press tab?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Okay. Also, so in the Excel that I'm working, which is on the online one,
Hmm.
it's showing the second bracket as a square bracket. Is that even
Yeah.
works?
No, ideally you should uh, use this normal bracket, because what happens is in some of these curly bracket or square bracket, curly bracket is usually used for arrays. That means multiple values. So depending on the bracket connotation, it might give you different results. So are you done?
So this, I'm trying the proper left. It's not happening.
No, what you
given,
do, first do left.
I've done Upper,
Left.
lower, proper, left.
Okay.
I'm
Now
doing
in the
proper
next
left.
one, again do that left.
Sorry?
In the next cell,
Hmm.
again to the left. First let the left come.
Left is done.
Okay. No, I'm saying in another cell, like what I did here.
Again?
See, yes, I first did a right, then I did a proper right. See,
So
first I
I've
did a
done
left.
the,
Then in the next
yeah.
one, again I did left, then I did a proper.
Again, you did a left.